4 out. Here's Megan Wright.
Right at the top of her routine, she has a difficult combination. Back handspring, and she'll do 2 layout flips in a row. Right here. Beautiful. Very difficult.
Arizona State hoping to return to the status they achieved in the 80s. They were the runner-up at the national championship in 83, 85, and 86.
Back handspring, quarter turn right into a back hip circle as though the balance beam were a bar. Moving very well. She dismounts with a double twist. Right on.
And a solid performance by Megan Wright. Over on the floor now, Florida's Chrissy Vogel. 22-year-old senior, this should get the crowd going. She's got a gator medley for her floor routine.
And that's what this event is all about. Sometimes that can really make a difference. Getting the crowd into it has an effect on the judges. Opens with a pike double back. That'll keep the crowd going. She's going to tumble right into a whip to another double back, this time in a tuck position.
Alma mater now. Florida hasn't been able to catch up after faltering in the first rotation on bars. They've done pretty well on floor, but doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
The jump combination as she sets up for her last tumbling run. Not as hard as her first 2 runs. It's a full twist, but she does it very well as it can be done.
Well, this has been a great competition for Chrissy Vogel. Coach Judy Markell coming off an 8th place finish last year. Very proud of this Florida squad.
We'll take a look at her first pass. Very high pike double back, good form in the air.
And every Florida floor exercise has this, the Gator Chomp. The Vogel scores a 9.825, the Gators' best floor score, but it won't be enough to keep pace with the leaders. Megan Wright, meantime, with a 9.850 on the beam. So now, after 4 rotations, it's Arizona State on top. It'll be up to Michigan and UCLA coming off byes to try and catch the Sun Devils. Down here in... Welcome back. In the 5th rotation, UCLA is on the vault. Georgia moves to the uneven bars. Michigan is on beam, and Arizona State is on the floor. Here's Carmen Townsend for the Bruins, and Julianne, she performs one of the most difficult vaults in the sport.
Well, it's actually a Sukahara with a half twist. Excellent landing.
Townsend has come on strong late in the season, hitting 10 of 12 routines since February. Over to the beam now, and Lisa Signs. The coaches call her the quiet storm. She has a way of sneaking up on the competition, they say.
Showing excellent flexibility in her jump. Tumbling run. 2 back handsprings, laid out backflip.
This is unbelievable.
Wow.
The beam continues to be the killer here, and the door is open for Arizona State. Here's Amy Shelton over on the floor.
Well, they were one team that had success on the balance beam, which has kept them right in the competition.
9.9 or better in the floor exercise on 3 occasions this year.
She moves very well, has a very traditional style, classical style. Very pretty to watch. For her last tumbling run. Double twist.
Nice. Amy Sheldon, one of the Fab Four freshmen. Bad news for the competition, Julianne. These young women are going to be around for a while.
That's right.
Scores now. Lisa Symes pays for that fall with a 9.250 on the beam. Amy Shelton helps the Sun Devils cause with a 9.825 on the floor. And UCLA gets a boost from Carmen Townsend, a 9.850 vault score. Now let's see if Lena Degteva can keep it going for the Bruins.
She usually performs a front with a half twist. This time a pike front. A good vault for her.
Well, we mentioned earlier she grew up in the Soviet sports system, knows a little bit about pressure. This probably seems like nothing to her. Back to Arizona State now on the floor, Elizabeth McNabb.
For her first tumbling run. Punch front, right into a double tuck.
Like Amy Sheldon, Elizabeth McNabb has done very well for the Sun Devils on the floor.
Another good high pike double back. Tumbles out of it right into a round off straddle jump combination.
During one 5-match span this season, she averaged 9.93 on the floor.
Head coach John Spini has really improved his team. He's added a coach in Kristen Smith, who's really done some fabulous choreography. Double twist.
Remember, Arizona State sits out the last rotation, so this is where they have to make their mark. Nice job by McNabb. The desert has indeed blossomed, and so has Elizabeth McNabb. She has made major contributions to the Arizona State program. And the judges award Lena Degteva 9.875 for the vault we saw a few moments ago. And McNabb with a 9.875. We'll be back. A beautiful spring day in Gainesville, Florida. Down on the floor at the O'Connell Center, Valerie Condos and UCLA in good position thanks in part to their Canadian connection.
Oh, Canada, land of the free. The Canadian connection.
Well, here it is. 3 of UCLA's stars are from Canada. Georgia, Michigan, and Nebraska have recruited north of the border as well. With all their success, the Canadians are feeling right at home.
We get teased, but now we're kind of invading the U.S., so almost all teams have a Canadian, so it's hard to pick on us because we're more united this year.
And in unity, there is strength. It's all come together this year for UCLA. Here's Leah Homa.
She vaults a pike front vault.